I'm back from my trip to Mexico City and I thought I'd just fill you in on a couple things. It was a really great trip. Me and my fiance went and we had a great time. The motive to go was for an art fair called Clavo. There's a lot of independent galleries and artists and they all have booths there. So I went with a gallery that I had a solo show with last June. They invited me to go to this. I'd never been to Mexico City and I was really down to go. My fiance and I went and he proposed there and it was really great. Amazing city, biggest city in the Americas, so it's the biggest city I've ever been to, obviously. We felt really well taken care of by the hotel, by every restaurant we went to. It was just a really positive experience and we are looking forward to going back. I think next year we might try to do the same art fair, but instead of with a gallery, I might try to do it independently. I learned a lot from this experience and I'll make another video talking more about that because not only just being an artist that wants to be more global or work internationally, I can talk more about like the cost of shipping, my experience shipping my artwork, maybe my regrets of doing that. Another video where I talk more about that. If you want, comment any specific questions and I'll be able to respond to that. Before I left, I launched my bouquet services. So I hadn't previously had that listed on my website, but this year I launched a bouquet service. So if you have a bouquet from an event, they're, bridal leaning, but like any event would do. If you had a baby shower, if you a funeral, something like that, that you wanted to memorialize your flowers. Not really a flower preservation because the flowers don't come back to you. They are usually damaged in the pressure of the process of cyanotype printing, but you do have an archival photographic print at a large scale for you to keep forever, and also digital print option for maybe people that want to be part of the event but can't have the original. I have a frequently asked questions page, how-to page, and flower preservation and how it all works. That's listed on my website now if that's something that you are interested in. That's all live. Just trying to kind of be more present on here and just talk to you about my daily life and like think less about like this brand as an artist and just more sharing about me as a person. If you've ordered a print from me, it's gonna be shipped by the end of the week. It's just been kind of a hectic transition back from vacation / work, and then got my infusion immediately and just kind of like back to reality. And then tomorrow it's my daughter's birthday. I'd like to be able to share more about that with you and also like my new engagement and like what our plans are. And most of you are probably following me for my flower printing, which that'll pick up in the spring. But fresh process videos will start again in the spring because I use the sun to make those prints. In the meantime, I'm making new sculptures. I have 2 shows in June in the LA area. I know I've been pretty like pro-divorce and I am skeptical of marriage. So I can talk more about that and talk more about the choice to be engaged and what that means as a person who is like maybe not necessarily pro-marriage, and same with my fiance. And we've both been married before and this is a decision that we're coming to with a specific type of perspective and also a level of consciousness, and more content just about my chronic illness and what it is to live with a chronic illness, and like just provide that visibility for those who care about that and how maybe that is also a motive in getting married and moving forward in that part of my life. How I plan to parent and preserve my only child dynamic with my daughter. I think we are going to have a kind of unconventional type of marriage and cohabitation. Definitely an unusual maybe engagement and cohabitation. I can talk more about that. Any of that stuff that sounds good to you, that you want more information on, leave a little comment. It's just me totally accepting the newness of the Lunar New Year and being excited about sharing more, being more transparent, and just like using this as that tool. Happy Lunar New Year, and I'm happy to be back. I'll see you soon.